Hello, here we go!
What's going on, guys? Bill's here from Achievement Lands, and I'm here with the Xbox Game Releases Weekly Recap. In this video, we're going to be going over the game releases from March 28th to April 1st, 2022, and there was 15 games. So the first game is Agent Intercept, which is an action arcade game very similar to Spy Hunter. You play as this spy car that transforms into a car, boat, and plane, and you have to shoot and dodge your way through the levels. It's a pretty fun game. Seems like the completion won't be too hard. The only thing is it's a little expensive. The next game is Catty in Meow Meow Land, which is a point-and-click adventure game in a bizarre world of cats and ludicrous characters. Seems like a pretty funny game, and it should be an easy completion. It's only like an hour or two long. The next game is Crusader Kings 3, which is a strategy role-playing game. This is the game that T-Pain was playing on the ID at Xbox Showcase a few weeks ago. It's not really my cup of tea, so I'm probably not going to play it, but it's on Game Pass if you want to check it out. The next game is Flat Kingdom Paper Cuts Edition, and this is a platforming adventure game where you play as this character that changes into different shapes so you can defeat the enemies. And it's a game by Ratalaika Games, so it's a really easy completion, and it only takes about 15 to 20 minutes. The next game is Glam's Incredible Run, which is another platforming game where you run, jump, climb, and swing to the end of the level. It's a decent game. I played a little bit of it so far, but it started to get a little challenging, so I'm not sure how hard it's going to be. The next game is Akai, which is a psychological horror game, and it's not even scary at all. And I just completed it. It's a pretty easy completion. It takes about an hour. There are some missables in it, and if you mess them up, you have to do the whole game over again. But you can actually use the cloud save trick if you do mess them up to redo them easily. The next game is Princess Farmer, which is a match 3 puzzle game and a visual novel. You do like this farming mini game where you put down and pick up crops and you have to match them. And it's pretty fun. The only thing is it's a long grind for the completion. The next game is Real Heroes Firefighter HD, and this is a firefighter simulation game. The graphics aren't that great, but it's a pretty decent game. It should be an easy completion too, but there seems like there's one broken achievement at the moment. The next game is Remastered, the Xbox Series version. This is a Ratalaika stack. They're starting to put out stacks now, but Xbox Series versions of their games. And this is actually the same as the Xbox One version, so you can actually use the same walkthrough, which I made, and go through it and complete it in like a half an hour. The next game is Super Cyborg, which is an old-school, non-stop, hardcore run-and-gun game, which is very similar to Contra. I haven't gotten a chance to check it out yet, but it looks pretty cool. The next game is Tropico 6, the Next Gen Edition. This is the Xbox Series stack, so you can get all the achievements again. If you never played this game before, it's a simulation management game, and the original Xbox One version is actually on Game Pass if you want to try it out. The next game is Vengeful Heart, which is a visual novel game, and it's a really easy completion. It only takes about 5 minutes, and I have a walkthrough for it. The next game is Weird West, which is a top-down action role-playing game with immersive sim elements. Seems like a really good game. It's got like mixed reviews. Some people really like it, some people don't like it, but I haven't gotten too far into it. I tried it out, and it seems pretty cool, and I want to get into it more. And it's on Game Pass if you want to check it out. The next game is Whisper Trip, which is a side-scrolling action platformer, and it's only $5, and it's got some nice music in it, but it's a really challenging game. I wasn't really a big fan of it. It seems like another one that's got mixed reviews. Some people really like it, some people don't. But if you want to check it out, it's pretty cheap. But be warned, it is pretty challenging. And then the last game is Willy Morgan and the Curse of Bone Town, which is a point-and-click adventure game. And this is a really easy completion. It takes about 2 hours to go through this game. So there we go, guys. That's a recap of the Xbox game releases from last week. Let me know in the comments below which game you enjoyed the most. Other than that, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did. And I'll catch you guys next time here at Achievement Land.